Welcome in, beautiful travelers. I'm Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a reading for our water sign Scorpios. Welcome in, Scorpio. Scorpio, you are ruled by two planets, Mars and Pluto. Mars is the planet of sexuality and aggression, and Pluto is the planet of power and transformation. Your drive is to transform. Your dual nature is to be passionate, yet you can be destructive. You are here to create. You are our shamans, our mystics, our waysayers, our way showers. So welcome in. Glad to have you here, Scorpios. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to or in a relationship, physically or energetically, with a Scorpio. You are here to see what's going on with your person. So some of this message could be for you. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the entire message. You know your situation or your connection better than anybody else. And time is fluid, so anytime you come across this message was the time that you were meant to see it. Could be a day from now, could be a month from now, could be a year from now. So stay open to that process as well. You and I are working at a quantum level together to bring forth the message to you for your highest evolution of your soul growth, the highest atonement of your soul growth and soul evolution for yourself as well as all living deities on this planet. Sometimes the messages can be warm and fuzzy. Sometimes the messages can be a little bit direct and aggressive. So just stay open to it. These are pointers. This is not set in stone. This is just a way to bring forth messages that might be needed for you during this time in your life. Ways to help you get through and keep going. Let's keep going. Let's take it home, right? Let's take it home. So getting a theme for you here, we've got the Knight of Cups. This could be about an apology, and we have the Five of Cups. Somebody is grieving. They're sad. They are missing someone. This could be this could be victim mentality as well. Could be the glass is half empty. But it looks like somebody has regrets. So let's see where we go with you today, Scorpio. If you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Much appreciated. So that other Scorpios can get to hear the messages that might be needed for them as well. Glad to have you along. Let's get this thing rolling for Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Scorpios, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Planet Pluto and Mars. One more time through. Messages for Scorpios, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. Some of you could be in your lunar cycle this month, more in touch with the moon, so you might want to check out your moon sign if this doesn't resonate for you. So let's see where we go with you today, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right, here we go. Your overall energy. Three of Wands. Setting out on a new adventure. Trying to look at the world differently, trying to manifest something different, trying to bring in something into your life other than what's been there already. Your situation, the Lovers, it's about a relationship, intimate connection. Your opportunity is justice, understanding karma. This is the karmic twin flame karmic soulmate card. Remember, karmic soulmates do not have to be always something bad. It's just a lesson that the two of you are here together to learn. But trying to create some balance here, trying to create some stability, looking at cause and effect. What the universe is co-creating with you is a Ten of Pentacles, home is important to you, your environment is important to you. This could be about family dynamics, energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. Two of Swords, you're not seeing something clearly, or you could be blindsided by something. Energies that are coming in the future, the Hanged Man. This could be about seeing something from a different perspective. This could also be about feeling stuck. Energies that are fading away, Page of Pentacles. This could be about, this is a slow moving energy. It is a slow moving energy. It is also an energy of dependability, reliability, new beginnings, creativity, in search of, apprenticeship. Connections, new connections. Process is starting over. How you're showing up in this situation, the Fool. This could be starting a new journey. This could also be living unconsciously. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? Oh, now we got the Knight of Pentacles. So moving forward anyway. One step at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. Your hopes and fears, Ace of Wands. That is another new beginning card in your self-expression. And your outcome, Four of Wands. Some sort of commitment, some sort of constant in your life with the Four of Pentacles. So 2 fours here. It's about stability. Groundedness, centered. Because the Four of Wands is about commitment. Four of Pentacles is having a hard time letting go. So this looks like this has to do with the relationship. Something might have happened here that caused some regret. It looks like an apology is coming in. The Knight of Cups too can be about a whirlwind romance. Being in love with being in love. Looks like you're kind of going back and forth between wanting to start anew and going back into not sure if you really want to do that. Not really sure about moving forward. So you're kind of in that duality, that juggling phase. So let's see where we go with you today, Scorpio. Let's see what the Lovers is all about. That's air energy coming in. That's Gemini. You might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone with a lot of air energy in their charts. We got Libra here in Justice. So we got air signs coming up pretty loudly here. Clarify the Lovers, please, for Scorpio. What is the Lovers for Scorpio? Clarify what the Lovers is for Scorpio, please. Got the Ten of Cups. So happy, happy place. This is your situation. We got the Eight of Wands. So communication coming in. We got the Nine of Cups. So whatever this communication coming in for you is, it has to do with an intimate partnership or an intimate relationship, something that's very close to your heart. This is going to bring you happiness. This might also bring you your Ten of Cups, like everything's falling in alignment, everything's working together, everything's falling into place. This is a heart connection. Because Cups is about emotions and emotional fulfillment. So let's see what that's all about. What's Justice? Clarify what justice is in this situation. Clarify justice, please, for Scorpio. You're trying to find some balance here because you got 2 4s. Balance, stability, security, groundedness. Clarify justice, please. 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is about an intimate connection. This could be a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Give me one more, please. Wow, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. So if this is an apology, whatever's coming into you is going to like reset everything. Like, it might even lead to a commitment, engagement, something. Because you got the 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love. I don't know if this is somebody coming back from your past, but right now, or a new love coming in, but right now you're sitting in a lot of regret, or you're sitting in a place of like loneliness and sadness. Or this other person could be. Let's find out what the 10 of Pentacles is. This is stability. This is home life, family structure, your environment. Clarify what this 10 of Pentacles is, please, for Scorpios. So far, everything's looking like it's going your way. Let's see what this is about. Got the 2 of Wands. One more time through, please. We got the 2 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Swords. So this could be about cycles and patterns that you might be used to. Like things coming back in, things coming back around, and then leaving again. 6 of Swords, leaving something behind. See how she's waiting there? Waiting for like news or a message or something. Like the 2 of Wands can be about everything looks good on the outside, but on the inside things are like really tore up, not really working well. This could be, you know, this is about foundations. So this could be something maybe you learned in childhood, or it could just be something that you're used to in your adult life. This could be a comfort zone for you, because 2 of Wands is also about sitting in your comfort zone or taking a risk. Seems like there's some kind of cycles or patterns that keep showing up. You might be walking away from this, or somebody may have walked away from you. Let's see what the Hanged Man is. Clarify the Hanged Man, please. Clarify what the Hanged Man is. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Nine of Swords. Sometimes the Knight of Swords is about being restless. Could be angry. The Nine of Swords is definitely about fear and anxiety. We got the Queen of Cups. This is something that's someone that's very dear to your heart. This is something that you have emotional ties with, or someone that you have emotional ties with. There's a lot of fear and anxiety in this. Feeling stuck in, like, you know, this could be impulsive behavior, Knight of Swords, like moving before you get the information you need, or could be about anger, or could it be about being in a hurry, or it could be about a message coming in really fast. Things moving very fast. Give me one more on this, please. You definitely have emotional ties in this connection. You're definitely hanging on. So we got the Moon. This is about secrets. We got the Queen of Swords. This is about asking good questions, also getting to the truth of it. And we got the Five of Pentacles. So loneliness and sadness are buried underneath this. A lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of loneliness, and a lot of sadness. This is hidden. Subconscious, right? There's a lot of emotion here that's built around lack and fear. And this is really about the messengers coming in, okay? This is the messenger. Some kind of maybe truth or clarity is coming in. You might feel stuck. This is about really asking some good questions about a lot of whatever you need to know. Whether this is you or this is the other person, somebody is in deep emotion here. And there's love here. There's a huge emotional tie in this. I'm thinking that this is a cycle of makeup, breakup, runner, chaser. Narcissist, empath kind of thing. Narcissist is the one that needs the attention. Empath is the one that needs to be acknowledged. So there's this exchange going on between an empath giving and giving and giving, and a narcissist taking and taking and taking, because the empath needs validation and the narcissist needs attention. Energy vampire, attention whore, right? I'm kind of getting a feeling that's what's going on. And so then there's like this severed, you know, you can only take so much, you walk away. When you're in it, it's really great. When you're not in it, it's miserable. And then the process starts over again. Because there's something that you're not seeing. This is the energy that surrounds you that you're not aware of. You're not learning what you need to learn through this process, right? This is the energy fading away. So it might be getting ready to be in an up cycle right now, because I think an apology is coming in. And you're waiting for it, because I think this is kind of the foundation that you've set up in the relationship. This is how the relationship works. This is how the energy between the two of you, the dynamics, keeps flowing. It starts over again, everything's happy, happy, but bottom line is people aren't dealing with the bullshit underneath in the subconscious of their own pain and their own isolation. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of stuckness here. So let's see what the Fool is. This could be walking unconsciously through this relationship. This could be a pattern that maybe you learned growing up. Doesn't necessarily mean you had to learn it in your own household. You could have learned it by watching friends. You could have learned it by watching other people. You could have learned it by watching TV. That whole, you know, what relationships are supposed to look like, the programming we've been fed, the highest of highs. So let's see what the Fool is here. We got the Queen of Cups coming in again. So sometimes the Queen of Cups can be very needy, codependent, you know, too imaginative, lives in like Disney on steroids, right? About romance. Because something in here needs to be balanced. Something in here needs to be balanced, right? This is about starting over, doing something different, new manifestations. That's the overall energy, okay? Then we got Justice covering that. Then we've got Two of Cups, new beginnings in love. We got the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. But then we also have cycles and patterns from the universe. What the universe is trying to help you with. So even though there's deep emotion here, there's love here, something's not being dealt with. We've got the Sun. That's supposed to be a warm, happy feeling. It can also be about illusion. So when you got the Sun with the Queen of Cups, that kind of tends to tell me that this is about the illusion or the fantasy of love in relationship. What it's supposed to look like, feel like, act like, look like. So far I only have air signs showing up. Quite loudly, actually. The Lovers, the Queen of Swords, Justice, that's Libra. We got the Hermit. Something's hidden. Something's not showing up correctly. We got the Six of Pentacles. This is about your self-worth. This is about giving and receiving. Somebody could be giving more in this. This is getting more to look like it's an empath narcissist dynamic. One person's doing all the giving emotionally. The other person may be very, very charismatic. May seem like they're giving emotionally for a short period just to kind of lure you in. And then that love bombing tends to stop. This seems like it's love bombing. Come in, tell you everything you want to hear. They know all the right buttons to push. They know all the right things to say. You're being love bombed. They might do some things that you had talked about wanting them to do in the past. Yeah, because see, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So, Five of Pentacles is about somebody taking something from you, right? Reduction, like feeling left out, feeling alone, feeling like somebody took something from you. And the Six of Pentacles is about balance. It is about giving back. It is about reciprocity, okay? We got the Hermit here. So, something's being hidden, which is the idea of reciprocity and the idea of giving and taking in this relationship. There's an illusion here. And it comes out of neediness. Comes out of neediness. And it comes from walking unconsciously. Not seeing the bigger picture. Not seeing the dynamic happening. Let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is for you. So in the extended, I'm going to look at air signs because that's what's showing up. Six of Wands. Slow and steady wins the race, wanting something better, wanting to overcome. Maybe seeing things from a higher perspective. Maybe looking like up from the situation down, as if you were somebody else that was viewing it from the outside, what it would look like. Somebody who's not emotionally involved. Got the Fool again. I think that you think being reliable, dependable, trustworthy. Yeah, we got Six of Cups. Someone coming back from the past. We got 2 sixes in here. So this is about mastering a lesson. 6 is about, 3 is a lesson, 6 is a lesson, 9 is a lesson. So this is about getting through this lesson. 2 of Cups, somebody coming back from the past. Absolutely. You may think that being dependable, reliable, trustworthy, good head, good heart, sound mind. Like the Knight of Pentacles is somebody you'd want your child to marry. Somebody who's like ambitious and smart and witty and reliable and dependable, and you know, they have your back, right? And you may think that that is what is going to win over in this situation here. That's an illusion. You're walking unconsciously, right? And this is definitely about maybe something that was learned in childhood, but the Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about remembrance, right? It's about thinking back on things. It's about remembering all the good times and the happy times. It's also about somebody coming back around, because you got the 2 of Cups next to that. Give me one more on this, please. So I think you're holding out on the wish that this is going to bring in a commitment for you, right? 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to the fact that by being the good person, you know, the one who like stays faithful, stays honest, purity of heart, all that kind of stuff, is going to bring you a commitment. You're holding on to that. Give me one more, please, for this Knight of Pentacles energy. Seven of Wands and the King of Swords. It's time to take a step back and set some boundaries. It's time to get really clear, and it's time to really get kind of more in your mind about this and less out of your heart. Less out of your emotional attachment to it. Because anytime there's an emotional attachment, that's codependency. It's time to take a step back and set some really clear boundaries and look at this objectively. Look at this more like where you're looking at it from a point of view of you're not emotionally involved in it. Like you're watching a movie, making a judgment call on it. You're watching it, you know, the question is, would you want this to happen to somebody you love? If you have children, would you want your children to be entangled in this mess? So give me one more on the outcome, please. King of Swords is like takes a step back, is not emotionally attached, but is very objective, right? Is the judge and the jury. It's the analyzer. Analyzes, brings in all the experiences, and then kind of comes to the conclusion. Give me 2 more on this outcome. So in the extended, I'm going to look at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, we got the 10 of Wands. This is really, really burdensome. It's a lot to carry. It like keeps you bound. And we got the Page of Wands, but you still have hope. Even though you're in this situation and you feel like you're just being crushed, you still have hope. It's a very little hope, Page, but it's still, you're still inspired. You're still hoping for a new beginning. Because it comes, it definitely comes, right? It comes after the cycle, after there's a huge blow up, and then everybody kind of goes to their corners and takes a break, regroups, okay? And then, you know, the inkling comes in to like come back, apologize, let's try this again. Somebody's in a real hurting place, somebody's grieving sadness, and the other one is like trying to win, and they need to feed because they might not be getting the attention or the nurturing or the care that they had away, so they need to feed and come in and like suck the life force out of you. That's what the 10 of Wands is. That's like getting the life force sucked out of you. So I just look really deeply at this. Take a step back, set up some really clear boundaries, because when you set up boundaries and somebody who's a narcissistic sociopath isn't going to stick around very long for those boundaries, right? They're going to be pissed because you are not letting them into their space where they're normally used to manipulating and controlling and feeding. You might be giving a whole lot for somebody who's not really emotionally available all the time for peanuts. 6 of discs, 6 of pentacles, 5 of pentacles. You get thrown a peanut. See if you're going to pick it up. For some reason, you're not seeing this. You're not seeing it. You're not getting the lesson here. I'm surprised Judgment hasn't come up yet. Because it will keep coming back around. This will keep coming back around until you catch the lesson. You see it for what it is. And it's not about it, you know, it's not about labeling things good or bad. It's just about opening yourself up to understanding that not everybody has the same intent as you. Not everybody's feelings, not everybody feels like grief or sadness like you do. Not everybody can reach in there like that. Some people don't have the capacity yet. Yeah, but we got Temperance. So this is like flow, harmonizing. This is working with both the sun energy and the lunar energy. This is fusion. This is being able to be a good organizer and communicator. This is the flow between the two worlds, between what's going on the inside and how you're expressing yourself on the outside, right? This is that symbol of energy flows to you and through you. So this is understanding that you need to listen to the whispers of your heart, not in the sense of neediness, like when you're feeling that searing pain of somebody being gone, but listening to your heart in the sense of like, just the fact that you have to go through that searing pain of somebody being gone should tell you that's not normal, and that's not love, and that's not how dynamic and healthy relationships work. So really getting quiet. The Hermit, getting quiet. taking a step back, setting some boundaries, listening to your guides, working with your spirit guides, working with higher counsel, really listening to what's going on inside, because that pain is trying to teach you something. That pain is here to show you this is not how relationships work. We're not coming and going. We're not, having this wonderful, beautiful time, and then 3 weeks later, all of a sudden the cycle starts up again, and here comes in all the confusion or the backwash. Trying to maybe make things look good on the outside, but inside you're tore up. See how he's got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land? So the water is about emotions, and the foot on land is about how you show up in the world. So when everything's good in the relationship, everything's happy and blissful in your life. 9 of Cups, right? But when everything's not good in the relationship, you're at the 9 of Swords. 2 extremes. 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords. 2 extremes. Because of your emotional attachments to this. And that's not that you shouldn't be emotionally attached to people, because, that's just the way it is down here on Earth. But this is about really dealing with your own emotions and your own feelings, and understanding that this is your want for this commitment in your outcome is about feeling lack, feeling like you don't have it, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you've been left behind, feeling like there's no hope, right? It comes from a lack mentality. And so it's time to start asking yourself, Queen of Swords, some really good questions about where that's coming from and why this dynamic is playing itself out in your life. Because this is heavy. 10 of Wands. This is heavy. It's almost like being oppressed. But you're still hanging on. You're still having hope. Because you're being love bombed. Look it up. You're being love bombed. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. So I will look at air energy if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who has a lot of air energy in their chart. There really isn't anything else coming out screaming here. We've got 1 fire sign coming through. We've got 1 earth sign coming through, Virgo. That's about it. So I will look at those in the extended. And then we will get actions and advice for you during this time. And then we will get divine counsel for you. For those of you not going on, let's get a message to you from your oversoul. A message of guidance to you from your oversoul. A message of guidance to you from your oversoul. We got gates of triumph, so success is going to expand in your life. Give me 1 more, please. Navigating by the stars and surrendering to the journey. So I'm not going to read all of these, but navigating by the stars is navigating by your inner knowing. So let's read that one. Trust your gut. Have faith that a higher power is directing your life. Believe. Allow your life decisions to be dictated by what opens your heart and by what brings you joy. Relax and be patient. Follow, or your life is divinely guided. All is going according to a wonderful plan for your life. Be confident that all is well. Sometimes you can't see the road ahead, but when you become still, you can feel the right way to go. It's like navigating by the stars. You might not be able to see every detail or path of your life, but when you trust the light of the stars, the silent guardians, and the joy of your guiding North Star to navigate in the darkness or in the morning light will find you in the right place at the right time. And let's talk about surrendering to your journey. Release control. That's codependency. It's control. It's time to let go. All is well. The Creator is at your side. You don't have to do it alone because your life is guided. This is not the time to try to control the details of your life. Let it flow. There are times to hold on, but this is the time to completely surrender. Surrender to the greater forces of the universe. Let go of wanting. Simply turn your challenges over to the spiritual source. The Creator will escort you on your journey. Remember, surrendering is not giving up because you got gates of triumph knocking at your door. They are waiting. The gates of triumph are waiting to open wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Accept that you can reach a goal you desire, and even more will expand in your life. The more you feel your way through it, the more fortune, prosperity, and love will pour into your life. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this helped. Until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.